Now let us go for the relation between specific heats. This is also very much important here. So we usually come across two specific heats. One is specific heat at constant pressure, the other one is specific heat at constant volume. See, what is specific heat? First of all, we need to know. See, the amount of heat required to rise the temperature of a particular substance by 1 degree centigrade, we call it as specific heat. And when we consider it by taking pressure constant, we call it as specific heat at constant pressure. When we consider by taking volume constant, we can consider it as specific heat at constant volume. See, for liquids and solids, the specific heats at constant pressure and constant volume will be almost same for liquids and solids. Whereas for gases, there is a significant variation in specific heat at constant pressure and specific heat at constant volume. So, the relation between these specific heats, the difference between the specific heat at constant pressure and specific heat at constant volume is called characteristic gas constant. So, Cp minus Cv is equal to R, which is the characteristic gas constant here. Suppose if you take molar specific heats, that means per mole, if you consider the specific heat, then the difference between molar specific heats will be equal to the universal gas constant. So, molar specific heat at constant pressure minus molar specific heat at constant volume will be equal to universal gas constant. This is also a very important relation which we need to remember here. Then, the ratio of these specific heats, Cp by Cv, we call it as gamma, which is also called adiabatic index or ratio of specific heats. Now, if you observe this carefully, Cp will be equal to gamma Cv, and if I substitute this gamma Cv in this expression, gamma Cv minus Cv is equal to R, Cv into gamma minus 1 is equal to R, and Cv is equal to R by gamma minus 1. So, this is one important relation, and as Cp is equal to gamma Cv, from this we can write Cp is equal to gamma R by gamma minus 1. So, this is specific heat at constant pressure. So, this is how we will get the relation between specific heats, the adiabatic index and the characteristic gas constant. See, in this entire subject, these equations play a predominant role. So, try to remember carefully.